the 3 drinks that could change your life. After 60, a gut and liver specialist's revelation. Imagine a simple shift in your morning ritual, a change so small it barely registers, yet so powerful it could add years of vitality to your life. Sounds too good to be true, right? I'm Dr. Daniel Foster, and after decades specializing in gastroenterology and liver health right here in the US, I've seen countless patients in their 60s, 70s, and beyond facing the same frustrating issues. Maybe you're one of them. You might be struggling with a persistent feeling of bloating, or perhaps you've been told your liver enzymes are a little elevated and you need to just watch it. It's easy to feel defeated, believing these issues are simply an unavoidable part of getting older, a toll exacted by Father Time. Well, let me drop a bombshell on you. That belief is one of the most dangerous myths in senior health today. Think about it. We've spent our lives building careers, raising families, and contributing to communities from coast to coast, from the bustle of New York City to the quiet suburbs of Phoenix, Arizona. We deserve to enjoy our golden years with the energy and health to match the wisdom we've acquired. Yet, all too often, the very foundation of our well-being, our gut and our liver, are being silently sabotaged, and many of us are unknowingly contributing to the problem with the most common, seemingly innocent choices we make every single day: what we drink, the hidden sabotage in your kitchen. For years, the conventional wisdom you heard was all about diet. Eat your fiber, cut the fat, watch your cholesterol. That's good advice, no doubt. But for the over 60 crowd, we need to talk about the unsung heroes and the hidden villains in your liquid intake. Here's the common misconception I hear in my clinic every day. Doc, I drink a lot of water and sometimes a soda or a glass of juice. I'm doing fine. The reality? Many of the popular beverages seniors in the US consume, sugar-laden sodas, fruit drinks, not to be confused with real juice, and even some healthy, bottled teas loaded with high fructose corn syrup, are waging a silent war on 2 of your most vital organs: your gut, the command center. This is where 70% of your immune system resides. An unhealthy gut lining, often caused by inflammation from sugar and artificial additives, can lead to chronic fatigue, nutrient deficiencies, and increased susceptibility to illness. Your liver, the detox powerhouse. This incredible, tireless organ filters everything you put into your body. When it's overwhelmed by excess sugar and toxins, it begins to store fat, leading to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD, a condition rapidly becoming an epidemic among American seniors. I'm here today to promise you that the solution isn't a complex, expensive prescription or a trip to a specialty store in Los Angeles or Dallas. The key to revitalizing your gut and detoxifying your liver lies in embracing 3 simple, scientifically backed beverages. These aren't fads. These are choices rooted in solid gastroenterology and hepatology research, powerful because they are packed with natural compounds that actively combat the cellular damage we accumulate over time. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal these 3 power-packed drinks. I'll explain the exact science behind why they work for your aging body, expose why your current drink choices aren't cutting it, and give you the clear, actionable steps to integrate these elixirs into your daily routine. By the end, you'll have a simple, evidence-based roadmap to support a healthier gut and a stronger liver, ensuring your retirement years are full of energy, not discomfort. So, let's stop accepting getting older as synonymous with feeling worse. Let's start drinking smarter today. The body of the article, the 3 pillars of liquid wellness. Pillar 1, green tea, the cellular defense strategy. When you hit 60, your body's natural defenses against damage are simply not as robust as they used to be. Every day, our body battles something called free radicals. Think of these as tiny, unstable molecules, the cellular shrapnel from normal metabolic processes, stress, and environmental toxins that randomly attack and damage healthy cells in your gut and liver. Over a lifetime, this accumulating damage is a major driver of aging, chronic inflammation, and disease. Why your current habits aren't enough. The old advice often just focused on hydration, drinking enough water. While water is essential, it's a passive approach. It flushes your system, but it doesn't actively repair or defend your cells from these free radical attacks. When we're younger, our bodies are better at producing their own antioxidants to neutralize the shrapnel. As seniors, we need an active defensive strategy, a consistent influx of powerful allies to support our flagging internal systems. The power of catechins, your gut and liver's superhero. This is where the ancient wisdom of green tea comes in, backed by modern science. Green tea is not just a hot beverage. It's a liquid pharmacy, specifically because it is bursting with a group of antioxidants called catechins. These compounds are remarkable. They are the superhero defenders that actively seek out and neutralize those harmful free radicals in both your gut lining and your liver cells. The most famous and potent catechin is epigallocatechin galati, or EGCG. For your liver, EGCG acts as a powerful anti-inflammatory agent. Research, including studies conducted at institutions in the US, has shown that EGCG can help protect liver cells from damage and may even support the reduction of liver fat in people with early-stage fatty liver disease. It helps the liver do its job of detoxification more efficiently by reducing the cellular stress it's constantly under. For your gut, by neutralizing free radicals, EGCG helps maintain the integrity of the gut lining. Think of your gut lining as a fine mesh screen that only lets beneficial nutrients pass into your bloodstream. When damaged by free radicals, this screen gets holy, a condition often called leaky gut, allowing toxins and partially digested food particles to enter your system, triggering widespread inflammation. Green tea helps keep that screen intact and strong. Specific actions you can take to maximize the benefits. You need to be deliberate. Quantity: aim for 2 to 3 cups, 8-ounce servings of brewed green tea per day. Spreading this out, 1 cup with breakfast and 1 with lunch, works well. Brewing: use quality loose leaf or tea bags. Brew it in hot water, not boiling, which can damage the catechins, for about 3 to 5 minutes. Avoid sugar. This is crucial. Adding sugar defeats the anti-inflammatory purpose. If you need a touch of sweetness, consider a tiny drizzle of raw local honey, which adds a prebiotic component, or a small amount of monk fruit extract without erythritol additives. Timing: avoid drinking large amounts right before bed, as it does contain some caffeine, which could disrupt sleep, a vital part of gut and liver recovery. Little story. I had a patient in St. Louis, a retired teacher named Martha. For years, she had minor nagging abdominal discomfort. Her diet was fine, but she drank 2 sodas a day. We swapped those sodas for 2 cups of unsweetened green tea. Within 3 months, her liver enzyme levels, which were slightly high, normalized, and she reported her chronic discomfort was barely noticeable. The power of simple substitution is real. I hope you're finding this dive into the science useful. If this information is hitting home and you plan to start drinking more green tea, please leave the number 1 in the comments below. If not, and you think there's a better way to tackle this, leave a 0 so I know how to improve my advice in future videos. Pillar 2, black coffee, the liver's secret ally. I know what you're thinking. Coffee, isn't that bad for me? This is perhaps the biggest surprise and the most pleasant news I deliver in my practice, especially to my patients in cities like Seattle, Washington, where coffee is practically a cornerstone of the diet. Nailing the common coffee misconception. For decades, coffee got a bad rap, linked to everything from heart palpitations to stomach ulcers. The fear was that the acidity and caffeine were simply too harsh, especially for an aging digestive system. This led many seniors to reluctantly cut back or switch to less effective options. The old way was fear-based. The new way is science-based. If you've been avoiding your morning brew, you may be missing out on one of the most significant and protective beverages for your liver health. Antioxidants beyond measure, chlorogenic acid and melanoidins. Behind the bold flavor of black coffee lies a wealth of powerful antioxidants, primarily chlorogenic acid, and compounds called melanoidins. These are the active ingredients that turn your morning routine into a therapeutic act. Multiple large-scale studies in the US and globally have established a robust, dose-dependent relationship between coffee consumption and a reduced risk of serious liver issues, including fibrosis, scarring, cirrhosis, and potentially even liver cancer. Guard against inflammation and scarring. Chlorogenic acid is a potent anti-inflammatory compound. For the liver, this is critical. Chronic inflammation is the enemy that leads to the slow, damaging buildup of scar tissue, fibrosis. Coffee works to dampen this inflammatory process, helping to slow down and protect against the progression of fatty liver disease. Metabolic support. Coffee also appears to influence your metabolism in a way that helps your body better handle blood sugar and fat accumulation, two primary drivers of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD. In simple terms, it helps your liver manage its fat content, reducing the chance of it becoming overwhelmed and dysfunctional. Specific actions you can take. The benefits come almost exclusively from black coffee. How you prepare it matters immensely for senior health. Keep it black. The absolute best way to drink it is black and unsweetened. Sugar is the biggest single enemy of the liver. Adding it to your coffee completely negates the protective benefits. Sweetener choice. If you cannot drink it black, use monk fruit extract. Be sure it is pure without the sugar alcohol erythritol, which can cause digestive upset for some, or a small amount of honey. Avoid artificial sweeteners, and especially avoid high F-calorie syrups from coffee shops in places like Orlando, Florida. They are poison for your liver. Dealing with acidity. If the acidity is causing heartburn or stomach upset, a common issue as we age, you have two smart options. Add a splash of organic milk. A small amount of organic whole milk can cut the acidity. Try lactose-free or plant-based milk. Options like almond or soy milk are often better tolerated by an aging gut, as lactose intolerance tends to increase over the age of 60. Sleep and decaf. If you have sleep issues, which are common in our age group, consider switching to decaffeinated coffee after noon. The liver protection benefits are still present in decaf. Quantity. Aim for 1 to 3 cups per day. More is not necessarily better, and too much caffeine can interfere with blood pressure or sleep. Little story. I remember a patient from my years in practice in Boston, an executive named Robert. He was told he had early-stage NAFLD and was terrified. He was a lifelong coffee drinker, but had been putting 4 teaspoons of sugar in each cup. We switched him to black coffee with a small splash of almond milk. After 6 months, his weight was down, his energy was up, and his liver ultrasound showed a noticeable reduction in fat. The simple removal of sugar, combined with the power of coffee's natural compounds, made the difference. If you're excited about the idea of your morning coffee being a powerful medicine, leave the number 1 in the comments below. If you're still skeptical about coffee for health, leave a 0 and tell me why. Pillar 3, nutrient-rich smoothies. The gut microbiome's feast. For seniors, one of the quiet but significant health challenges is what we call nutrient density. As we age, our appetite might decrease, our ability to chew tough vegetables might decline, and, crucially, our stomachs produce less acid, which means we absorb essential vitamins and minerals less efficiently. This leads to a state of subclinical malnutrition, where you're eating enough calories but not enough nutrients. Why just eating? Whole foods isn't cutting it anymore. You might be diligently eating an apple and a few leafy greens every day, but are you getting the maximum benefit? The problem is accessibility and concentration. For an aging digestive system that has slowed down, breaking down large volumes of raw, fibrous vegetables and fruits can be challenging, leading to gas and bloating. Also, to get the truly therapeutic doses of antioxidants, you'd have to eat a massive amount of produce daily. Blending for maximum absorption and gut diversity smoothies are a game changer because they pre-digest the food for you, making the nutrients immediately available for absorption in your gut. By blending, we concentrate the vital nutrients into a powerful, easily digestible dose. The secret to a gut and liver-loving smoothie is the combination of dark berries and leafy greens suspended in a hydrating base. Dark berries, blueberries, blackberries, strawberries. These aren't just sweet treats. They are antioxidant kings, boasting some of the highest levels of polyphenols, compounds that have been shown to directly support a diverse and healthy gut microbiome, the community of trillions of friendly bacteria in your gut. A diverse gut microbiome is directly linked to a stronger immune system, better mood, and less inflammation throughout the body. The antioxidants also circulate and offer direct protection to liver tissue. Leafy greens, spinach, kale. Spinach, in particular, is a phenomenal addition. It packs a punch of essential vitamins, like vitamin K and vitamin A, and minerals, like folate and magnesium, that are often poorly absorbed in the senior diet. Blending them into a smoothie is a guaranteed way to ensure your body gets a concentrated dose of this goodness, supporting everything from bone health to energy production. Coconut water base. This is a much better base than many fruit juices or dairy milk. Coconut water provides natural electrolytes for hydration and is generally very easy on the digestive system. It helps deliver the nutrients quickly without the inflammatory load of added sugar or the digestive challenges of lactose. Specific actions you can take. Creating the perfect gut and liver smoothie is simple. The Power Trio. Use 1 or 2 cups of mixed frozen berries. They blend better and are usually flash frozen at peak ripeness. A full cup of fresh spinach and 8 to 10 ounces of unsweetened coconut water or filtered tap water. Enhancements. Optional but recommended. Fiber boost. A tablespoon of ground flaxseed or chia seeds is excellent for promoting regularity and feeding your gut bacteria. Protein. A scoop of unflavored whey or plant-based protein powder helps maintain muscle mass, which is critical for healthy aging and metabolism. The no-nos. Avoid adding highly processed ingredients like flavored yogurts with added sugar, canned fruits, or store-bought sherbets. Stick to whole, natural ingredients. Make it a meal replacement. Enjoy the smoothie as a robust breakfast or a midday snack. Drinking your nutrients ensures you get a maximum, easily accessible dose when your system is ready for it. Little story. I had a retired engineer from Texas, Frank, who complained of chronic constipation and a severe lack of energy. He resisted eating leafy greens. We introduced a daily smoothie: spinach, blueberries, and coconut water. He saw his energy improve within a month, and his gut regularity returned. He told me it was the easiest dietary change he'd ever made because he couldn't taste the healthy stuff. That's the beauty of blending. If you're ready to start blending your way to better health, leave the number 1 in the comments. If you prefer to stick to your whole fruits, leave a 0 and share your favorite fiber-rich food. Conclusion: the simple sip, the profound change. We've covered a lot of ground today, but the core message is beautifully simple and immensely powerful. Your daily drink choices are not incidental. They are fundamental to the longevity and function of your gut and your liver. For those of us over 60, managing inflammation and promoting cellular defense are no longer optional. They are the keys to a vital, independent retirement. Let's quickly recap the incredible, scientifically backed benefits waiting for you in these 3 simple sips. Green tea. Its catechins, especially EGCG, act as cellular defenders, neutralizing free radicals, reducing inflammation in both your gut and liver, and helping to maintain the integrity of your gut lining. Black coffee. Its powerful chlorogenic acid is the liver's best friend, actively helping to reduce fat accumulation, slow down scarring, fibrosis, and lower the risk of serious liver disease. Remember, skip the sugar. Nutrient-rich smoothies. By blending dark berries and spinach in a hydrating base, you deliver a concentrated feast of polyphenols and essential vitamins, supporting a diverse, healthy gut microbiome and ensuring maximum nutrient absorption. The most important takeaway for every senior in America is this: don't accept decline as destiny. The idea that your digestive and liver health must inevitably worsen with age is a myth. By incorporating these 3 choices into your routine, a couple of cups of green tea, your daily black coffee, perhaps decaf after lunch, and a nutrient-packed smoothie, you are not just passively waiting. You are taking proactive, scientifically sound steps to repair, defend, and rejuvenate the 2 command centers of your body: the call to action and the lifelong lesson. Your health is not a fixed destination. It is a journey powered by the small, consistent choices you make every single day. The most valuable lesson I can give you, after all these years in medicine, is this: you can't control the past, but you can always influence your future. Start small. Swap out that sugary soda for a green tea. Cut the sugar out of your morning coffee. Blend 1 smoothie this week. Every single change is a vote for your healthier, more energetic future self. Don't keep this revelation to yourself. There are countless friends, family members, and neighbors across the country, from a relative in Miami to an old colleague in Chicago, who are struggling with low energy and silent inflammation. Share this video with them. Give them the gift of this simple, actionable knowledge. And please, leave a comment below sharing your personal experience with any of these drinks or a simple question. I'll be reading them. Finally, hit that follow and subscribe button so you never miss a deep dive into senior health from an expert's perspective. Start sipping smart today and live your best life.